Hi, I'm Cody Rivera.
I'm Mike Ortiz.
And today we're making our personal favorite buttermilk pancakes.
The goal here today is to show you guys how to make this kind of pancake and also to explain its chemistry.
They're better than your Aunt your mamas, and your grandmas.
The recipe comes from Atish Bhattia's article titled Pancakes Served at the Side of Science.
And her article draws from Jeff Porter's Egan Pancakes from Cooking for Geeks.
Now let's get started. So first you're going to need your ingredients. All-purpose flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, salt, buttermilk, eggs, and butter.
We're using flour because it contains proteins called gluten and gliadin. This is important because when we mix it with the mixture of buttermilk, eggs, and melted butter, they form a sticky molecular mesh called gluten.
Gluten is important to this process because as it gets hot, it sets into a semi-solid structure, giving the pancakes a dry and spongy form.
The reason why we're adding baking soda, which is an alkaline powder called sodium bicarbonate, is so that the carbon dioxide present in the baking soda gets trapped within the batter and expands when baking. The baking soda, because of the alkaline, aids in the Maillard reaction.
Baking powder is also added because when heated, it gives off more carbon dioxide. It also adds to the fluffiness of the pancake.
And lastly, the reason for buttermilk is to add acidity, which gives a sour and tart taste. This also speeds up the process of getting carbon dioxide.
Now that you got your ingredients down, next you'll need your apparatus, which consists of table and teaspoon measures, measuring cup, griddle, or in our case, a frying pan, 2 standard bowls, a whisk, or in our case, a fork, and a standard size plate.
Now let's get started. The first step you want to do is you want to take your pan and your butter, put it on the oven, on the stove, turn the flame to a medium heat, take 2 tablespoons of butter, put it on there, and let it melt. The reason we're doing this is so it prevents the batter, once we pour it on there, to not stick to the pan.
Okay, so now we're going to measure out 2 cups of flour.
Nice and full.
Just 1 cup.
Doing chemistry. Chemistry right here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
2 cups of flour.
Flick of the wrist.
Look at the wrist. Now we're gonna need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Let's grab this.
Got that good stuff right there. 1.
Put that on.
2.
2. 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
You guys need to learn how to open baking soda. We'll teach you guys too. We got a full set of directions on the link below.
This is not how you open baking soda.
Okay.
Next, we're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. And finally, 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Go. Boom.
And there you have it. Ooh, this thing is thick. Smells just like butter.
Smells just
Alright.
like butter.
Got your 2 cups of buttermilk. Then you're gonna need to crack 2 eggs. Make sure you chat. What's it called again, Mike?
The chalaza.
The chalaza. You wanna make sure your chalaza's in there. And you know what? It's not bad if you get a little bit of eggshell in there. And then you're gonna need 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And we got some melted butter right in
butter
here.
in there. Look at that. Looks like OJ.
That's that good stuff. You're gonna mix the buttermilk in with this. How nice and thick that is. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're just gonna wanna whisk it up till you break down the eggs and everything's mixed perfectly. You're gonna know when you're done mixing it, when you kind of got this eggnog kind of thickness to it and color. And then you're gonna be ready to mix it in with the flour.
Okay, so next you're gonna want to mix the buttermilk, eggs, and melted butter, along with the flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, all into one bowl. Okay. We do not have a bowl, so instead we're going with a pot. Start with, maybe I should start with the flour.
It doesn't matter which one you start with as long as you mix it in nice.
Yeah. All that in there. Okay. All that in there.
Look at that.
Oh, it does
Beautiful.
smell, yo.
Smell that
Alright,
butter.
so you're going to want to mix this. You're going to want to mix this until you get a clumpy sort of substance, at which point you'll know you're finished. Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
Alright, so now, once you're done mixing this, we're gonna go back to the pan, which is preheating on a medium flame again with 2 tablespoons of butter. Alright, now you'll see the air bubbles that formed on top. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna check the bottom to see if it's your preferred color. Now look at that. Now we're gonna flip that.
Baby.
That's my odd reaction right there.
Oh,
Woo! Look at that bad boy.
golden brown.
Look how fluffy that is. Look how thick that is. Look at that layer.
Look at that.
That's light and fluffy. We like ours a little well done, but that's alright though. Now we got our final finished pancake. Look how golden brown and white and fluffy this is. You know what this is from? The Maillard reaction, which gives the pancakes its color and its aroma. Buttermilk. So how does this happen? When applying heat to the pancake mix, the amino acids that make up the proteins begin to chemically bond with the carbon and oxygen atoms from sugar. The end result is light and fluffy buttermilk pancakes. Thank you.